Today we're going to be talking about West Ham, the Hammers. Joining us more on this is West Ham blogger Dan Lawless. Right, Dan?
How's it going, Jamie? How's it going, Carlton? Up, you good lads?
Yeah, we're good, Dan. Good, mate. Look, I'm actually really enjoying doing this because we're talking to people about, their teams, and everyone's talking about Liverpool and Newcastle and, Arsenal and all that. But the other teams in the Premier League are still trying to do business. What West Ham, I've got to be honest, what are they doing?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. The two signings we've made, I'm kind of happy with in Diouf and Carl Walker-Peters, but I don't see the vision. I don't see the plan. I don't see us addressing the key issues in the team, mainly the midfield. We don't seem to be any closer to signing a midfielder. We seem to be focusing on signing the likes of Callum Wilson and spending 30 million on a goalkeeper and things like that, which I think we could do with a goalkeeper. It's not a priority. So there doesn't seem to be a clear vision and aim. I think there's a disconnect between, this is what I'm just seeing, I've got no prior knowledge, but between the manager and his team and the ownership and his vision. And I think that's why we're in sort of this weird state of sort of having no real plan, seemingly.
What I've got to say, obviously I'm part of the club.
Yeah.
I've got to be careful with what I've got to say. But
yeah.
We're working towards certain things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure? It doesn't feel like it, mate.
We definitely are.
What are you talking garbage for?
All right. But yeah, we're working towards. You'll be quite surprised by the end of the window.
Well, look, I'll protect Coley a little bit, Dan, but I'm going to say it how it is. This is an absolute shambles from West Ham.
No. I can't have that.
No. It's a shambles. You sold Mohamed Kudus to Tottenham.
Don't remind me.
£5 million. You let one of your best players leave. The only one you've got left who's worth being in the team is Jared Bowen.
What are you talking
You're
about?
an absolute joke last season. Come on, mate. Do me a favour. You don't sell. You don't.
Somerville. Basically, Somerville comes in as a new player. He didn't hardly played last year.
But there's question marks if he can stay fit, Carl. And that's the only thing of Somerville. I think Somerville, if he stays fit, he's going to be top quality. That's a big if, though, with the injury he had last season. So I hope he can. And listen, I'm all for giving my main judgments till the end of the window. Then we really look like you said. However, I think it's crucial to get some of those key positions wrapped up before the start of the season. Because if we leave it to the end of the window, what's that? 4 games thrown in the bin? Because I honestly think with the midfield that we have and the shape that we're in, and with Somerville, I don't think we'll be even ready for the start of the season. I think we're going to be in trouble. We've got Sunderland away, which is going to be hard. We've got Chelsea with how they're looking. We need to start to strengthen now. And we can get those other positions. I don't mind. We could have waited for a fullback till the end of the window. We could wait for a goalkeeper to the end of the window. But and the big issue for me, and I know your hands are tied, Carlton, and so much what you can say. On the outside looking in, it seems to be a bit like, Potter wants the players that he wants. He wants to do what he wants. And we still have ownership having their say. We didn't replace Steierton. Whatever we think of Steierton, it was a football man making football decisions. And listen, you're a chairman. You're going to have your vision. It's your business, whatever. I just don't like that it's his play. We've always had that at West Ham. We don't know who signed who. Is it a Sullivan player? Is it a Big Sam player? Is it a Bilic player? Is it a Moyes player? Is it a Steierton player? I just want one vision taking this club forward for the long term. Not, Callum Wilson's available on a free. Yeah, let's bring him in. Like, he only spent the whole last season injured.
But that the Callum Wilson shout's only because of personal ties to an agent. That's all it is. It's just a suggestion. It's not.
Oh, it's a suggestion.
It's
right. Okay, you just get him in.
But listen,
maybe we get him in because we've lost Kudus to Tottenham.
It's a suggestion.
So maybe we're getting Callum Wilson.
Jamie,
get away with it. They go under the radar. One.
Yeah. It's a suggestion. That's all it is. I know Carl McCauley is He's got his hands tied and cut out. He's got his work cut out for him because he's got to do the scouting at the moment.
Yeah.
He's got to make sure it's the right one because we've made mistakes with our signings. We were, remember when we was just going gung ho in the transfer window. That's kept our hands tied for this. And we've got to get rid of you. So what we've done, Kudus has gone obviously 55. That's the only money that's come in. The rest we had to. Aaron Creswell's gone Stoke. Danny Ings gone. He got released. So's Vladimir Sufal, Mikel Antonio. Lucas Fabianski, Kurt. So we haven't replaced them yet. Although we have Cornet, he's just come back as well. I'm not sure. This is a new system. This is a new system that he's going to be playing in. So I don't know whether he comes back as a new sign. Because remember when he was at Burnley, he was tight.
I liked him, but he had that mysterious injury at West Ham, and we shipped him off. But when we signed him, I was happy with it. If we can get the Cornet I saw at Burnley, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm happy to have him.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, as I said, there's work to do. There's work to do. We know that as well. But whilst they're over in America right now, I think Carl's. He hasn't gone over there, obviously, because there's no need. He's got to go and have meetings and whatnot over here. I think Nobes has gone over there, so he's filling in for. But Carl's over here doing a load of work. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get some boys to join the boys. We can get a few players to go and join the boys on tour. That's what we care about.
That's what we need.
You need to get players in. The problem is what pond are you in at the moment? You're not in the specimen lake, are you? You lot. You know what I mean? Like you sold your best player to Tottenham, Kudus. Sold Kudus.
Watch him flop.
Bowen is your best player, and you are so lucky that you've got him in your club.
Well, we've got Danny Dyer as well.
You know, because we're looking at Newcastle, Liverpool, Spurs, Man United. But West Ham are a big club, right? They are. But you're not in that. You're not fishing in that pond. But I thought the whole point of where West Ham were with David Moyes in the stadium, and we get European football week in, week out. I thought that was the pond that you were trying to get into.
Yeah, but we
you're still living a little tiddlers.
We got to start from scratch, right? We're in a rebuild, right? So we're not going to be going and competing with players with the top people. What we need to do, and this is what I was hopeful of with Carl McCauley, rather than take a gamble on someone like a Callum Wilson. I know you said it's a suggestion, but rather than do that, let's be going to these foreign leagues. I'd rather find the ISAK before he becomes the ISAK. Go to these Norwegian leagues, Swedish league, Dutch league. Go and find the profile of player we need. Like I see Diouf play in the friendly, and everything about him, the way he plays, that is what we've been crying out for, a physical, quick, direct player. I want to find some of those profiles in for the midfield and around the pitch. So we don't necessarily go for names. I'm not interested in names. Go and do your scouting, do your homework, and find that. I don't want to get overpaid big names in anymore that think they're bigger than the club, that want to use us as a stepping stone to a crap club, not even a proper club, Spurs.
Big club like Spurs.
Well, that aren't going to do anything. Like, let's be serious. If we're European champions as well, then let's do that.
Not anymore. Chelsea won that. So.
We had the poor season.
We are
the poor season last year.
This whole season, we are the European champions.
Yeah.
By default. It's not really.
On Rgaham Potter though, Dan. Are you convinced? Because I watched West Ham towards the end of the season. I know they wanted to just get the season over and done with by the end of it, but when he come in, I thought it was a really good signing. I don't know if I'm convinced now.
Listen, with Potter, he is, I think, come in at one of the most challenging times to come in at West Ham. We tried Lopetegui, which, from what I understand, was a suggestion from the same person suggesting Callum Wilson. Went the Lopetegui route, throw a load of players at him, spent a load of money, and we was conceding goals for fun, 4s, 5s every week. He's come in now with this unbalanced team, the oldest, slowest team in the league. If not, it's definitely up there. And he's had to pick that team up, stop them leaking goals for fun every week. Yes, we weren't scoring as much. We weren't winning loads of games. But there was something there. And we saw those performances. Arsenal away, Anfield away, right? Those different games. I've seen enough there to say, give this man his own players and he will get a tune out of this team. And I think we will be a much more entertaining team to watch. I don't put those last few months of the season on Potter at all. This is his time. Back him. Give him players. So I get it. People want quick turnaround, but Amorim as well. Like, people want to give him time, but you got to give Potter time then.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right. Dan, you're a star, mate. Appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers, Dan Lawless there, West Ham blogger.